Welcome to DVC Clubs 101. In this video, you'll learn how to submit an event request in DVCsync. Please note that only club officers have access to submit event requests on behalf of the club. Before we get into the process, make sure that you've consulted with your advisor and fellow club members and officers to pick an event date and time that works for everyone. Remember, advisors must be present for all club activities, so you'll need your advisor to confirm they can be there before submitting your event request. It's also a great idea to check with the club's coordinator in student life to make sure your proposed event date is available and not already booked. You'll need the following information to submit an event request: name and description of the event, date, time and location of the event, event image for cover photo, event budget details. Advanced planning is key. Events involving food, funds, off-campus activities, or travel require that your event request be submitted 4 to 6 weeks before the proposed event date. On-campus events where no funding is needed require at least 2 weeks advanced planning. Let's get started. Log in to DVCsync with your Insight credentials. As an officer, you have access to the club's organizational tools when you're in Manage mode in DVCsync. To access these tools on the event request, click on the gear icon next to your club's name on the left-hand side of the page. When the Organization Tools menu opens, click on Events. At the top right of the Events page, click Create Event. From here, the form is self-prompting and required fields are indicated with a red star. Fill in the event details including title, theme, description, date, time and location. Next, select the visibility of the event. For example, you can make it public, students and staff only, etc. Select optional categories and perks, then click Next. Next, you can set options for RSVP responses. You also have the ability to add custom questions for participants to answer. This can be really useful in gathering information, collecting data, or informing potential participants about expectations or what to bring. On the next page, you can create optional event evaluation and feedback ratings and questions. This is also great for data collection. Next, you will upload your event photo. Review the image file guidelines first to make sure your image will fit. Lastly, you'll need to indicate who is sponsoring the event and what funds are being used or requested. If your club has an account with funds in it already and you plan to use club funds, select your club name from the event sponsor drop-down menu. If not, and you plan to ask ICC for funding, select ICC from the drop-down menu and check the ICC funding request box. You will then need to upload your event budget itemized spreadsheet regardless of where the funds are coming from. If no funds are needed or being used, you will still need to upload a document to finalize your submission. The document can simply say, "No funds needed." Here's an example of an itemized event budget. If you do need to request funding from ICC for your event, remember that you also need to submit a budget request in DVCsync. Check out the video on fund requests for details. Review your submission and click Submit when ready. Congrats, you've just submitted an event request. The next step is to ask your advisor to confirm and approve by voting on your submission in DVCsync. After your advisor approves, the club's program coordinator will reach out to you regarding your next steps in the planning process. Thanks for watching.